What up, everybody? My name is Jerome.
And I'm Janelle.
And this is Atypical Reaction. First off, we want to thank you guys for the love, the support, the comments, the likes, subscriptions, all of that. Yeah.
We really appreciate love.
Yeah. Very, very unexpected, really. We just started the page and we watch a lot of shows together anyway. And so, and we watch a lot of reaction pages, so we decided to do one. And we appreciate the support, man. You guys, encouraging words, kind words, all of that. Appreciate it, for real. And the knowledge also. Some of y'all coming in there with the knowledge.
Learning a lot.
Appreciate all of that. So we're watching Queen Charlotte, episode 6. I already forgot the name of the episode, but it's fine. You understand. This is the one, like some of y'all in the comments have been telling us this one's a doozy, so we're gonna see what's going on with it. Ain't gonna lie, we're a little nervous, but it's alright. So
I have been dismissed.
Dismissed? That is not possible. The king would not do such a thing. What is he up to?
It is not the king, Your Highness.
She did this? Agatha, I am contemplating starting anew.
Why, Violet Bridgerton? Hurrah for you.
Only contemplating?
You think she don't tell?
she's gonna find the hat.
Yeah, she is. Oh my gosh. You think she did that on purpose?
Maybe. Maybe even subconsciously.
Right? To be honest.
They say the truth's gonna come out.
Eventually, yeah.
I am now warm enough. Shall we walk?
Yes. Let us walk.
Just knew she was gonna feel some sort of way.
Well, now, because she didn't tell her.
Has anyone created a baby yet?
I think what Georgie is trying to say, Mother, is that he...
Is that his brothers continue to fail in their duties as you have failed in yours? Paint faster, that we might end this nightmare. Poses.
No, the family are right there, happy and graciously providing you with a reputation of excellence. I see them.
Gotta freestyle it.
Do you not?
I do see them.
The Emperor's New Clothes. I was gonna say, man, she's mad, but she would be less mad if she would have told her instead of her finding out.
Yep. Let me hear it from you first, right?
When you find out, you in your imagination is
Yep. To create
exactly
a whole
what happened.
story.
Yeah.
Do you feel better?
You should not have come.
Yes, she should
I was
have.
most happy to come.
No.
I am so sorry. I should have come sooner. Do not fear. I shall remain by your side.
No, Charlotte, listen to my words. You should not have come. I do not want you here.
George.
Go back to Buckingham House, please. I command it, go!
I will stay! I command it! Do you love me?
I'm trying to protect you.
Do you love me?
I cannot. We cannot. This conversation isn't. I cannot do
you
this.
love me?
I never wanted
Do
to
you
marry.
love me?
I never. Charlotte, please stop.
Is it because you do not believe that I could love you? I do.
First time they said it, huh?
I love you so much that I will do as you wish. If you do not love me, all you have to say is that you do not love me, and I will go. I will go back to Buckingham House, and we can live our separate lives, and I will have this baby alone, and I will make do, all on my own. I will do that. But first, you have to say that you do not love me. You have to tell me that I am utterly alone in this world.
It's that black woman love.
Do you love me?
I love you. From the moment I saw you trying to go over the wall, I have loved you desperately. I cannot breathe when you are not near. I love you, Charlotte. My heart calls your name. This madness has been my secret my entire life. This darkness is my burden.
It is you and me. We can do this. Together.
I love them.
Yeah, that was,
Yeah.
that was pretty good.
When will he come, my little king?
Soon. Very soon.
She was not going to be denied.
More solitude?
Yes.
Your cloak makes a fine blanket, if you decide to have solitude on the ground.
Coral.
Oh yeah, she did bring him in the house, huh?
Yeah. Oh.
Who is that? Oh, that.
Oh.
Oh, she's gonna put it all together.
Lady Danbury.
Lord Ledger.
I'm Violet,
Hello, Violet. What are you doing all the way out here?
getting out of Mother's hair.
She's growing into a fine young lady.
Mm.
Perhaps one day she will have an unimpeachable reputation, much like yours.
Yes. My reputation is quite respected. What every lady dreams of.
Is that his way of saying it's over?
I wanted to thank you for your kindness after my husband passed.
Lady Danbury, it is your kindness for which I should be showing gratitude.
Goodbye, Lord Ledger.
Goodbye, Lady Danbury.
Dang.
All is well.
And it is settled. I will let Parliament know he is available for an address.
Of course.
What's that mean?
That's so exhausting.
So he's got to give a speech now?
To make sure he's okay.
Mother, we only want to have a discussion about this baby.
No, not a discussion. Your baby race is cruel.
Cruel?
You focus on nothing else. Georgie is grieving. His daughter is dead.
I am well aware.
Yet you have shown him not one moment of real kindness, no regard or compassion. You show none of us regard or compassion. Do you know how many babies I have lost before they were ready to be born?
I did not. You lost babies?
We have all lost. We are trying, Mother.
I want what is best for you. As your mother...
You have never been a mother.
Hey, dude, come on, man.
I have been an excellent mother.
No. You have been our queen. But you have never really been our mother.
Well,
Dang, this. Should I worry about the king? Right? It's a lot.
they don't see that, though.
Did you want to say something, Reynolds?
No, you.
Looks like it.
She knows he does.
What's his problem?
Speak.
You need to.
His Majesty has good days and down days.
He did. Now that I am here, his days are good.
He is better now, but perhaps caution would be
Reynolds,
advisable.
let him be. All he needed was his wife and a routine and to get rid of that dreadful doctor. He is well.
I'm confused. Does he want the doctor still there?
No, but he's been around long enough to know.
That,
like,
yeah. That he's up and down.
Yeah. I'm sure they, a million times, they thought it was fixed.
Will it last? And will he stay as he is?
Nope.
One can hope. Reynolds. If it lasts, they would help one another. They would be together, have a marriage, grow old as one. We would serve them together. A lifetime. Yeah. A lifetime.
What's the coincidence of that? That they work for two people that are together so they can actually see each other?
Yeah.
I'm sure that's rare.
They planned on growing old together.
Yeah.
But perhaps perhaps that didn't happen.
I am so glad that you met Lord Danbury, the new Lord Danbury.
Did I? I know I met your son. Very handsome. I have been told that you had the honor of a visit by Her Majesty. The Queen must be very fond of you to come out during her confinement.
Yes?
Yes.
You're not getting any info. You're not acknowledging Lord Danbury.
Sips the tea.
Exactly.
I'm not sure what information I could possibly possess that one as brilliant as Your Highness could not obtain yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the matter of title inheritance shall be difficult to settle. More tea?
I will not engage with the princess. I've promised the Queen friendship.
If you are friends.
Yeah, that's right, she did.
Mm-hmm.
Real friends.
I'm not a person for gossip. If I were, I'd say that I've heard from several kitchen maids that members of the House of Lords are concerned for the welfare. There is talk that the palace is in jeopardy.
But you are not one to gossip.
Never.
I certainly cannot ask Her Majesty for help if that is true.
Lady Whistledown didn't get rich for no reason.
Exactly.
They all
Them
wanted.
servants be talking.
Men was reading it too.
Mm-hmm.
All up in the cigar parlors.
Yep.
He got a baby. He not taking care
Mm-hmm. She just showed up unannounced, huh?
Mm-hmm. Probably.
The king is not receiving visitors at this time.
I am not a visitor.
You are most welcome to return some other time in the future.
I am here now.
The king does not wish to receive at this time.
You dare to speak for him? You are not the king.
No, but I am your queen.
Well,
Exactly.
you certainly have become comfortable.
You chose me well.
Mm-hmm.
What you think?
From the moment a king is born, there is no hiding for him. There is no room for illness or weakness. There is only power. I have done all I can to ensure his power, and you are undoing it.
That is not.
He is not even trying, and you are allowing it. You cannot allow him to hide. His crown will not survive. George must face Parliament. This is on you now.
Should have kept her in the loop in the first place.
Charlotte, how goes the day?
Your mother was here.
Charlotte.
You have to address Parliament. The people need their king.
He's doing so well there.
Ungrateful. The most ungrateful, whining children. How dare they speak to me that way? I was a most extraordinary mother. I was a most extraordinary mother. Leave us.
Leave us.
Brimsley, have you any family? Did you never marry?
No, Your Majesty. Who could I ever find who would be free to spend a lifetime with me? I'm here. Everyone here cares for the king.
Aww. Oh, please don't do this.
Now, T says getting a baby out of me shall be quick and painless. Does it hurt?
Having children is the worst pain imaginable.
I knew it.
Why'd they be lying?
It only hurts a little, and you shall hardly remember it when it's over.
Good.
Nice.
At least she did it 15 times, so she knows. She gonna find out.
This may be my favorite place in all of London.
This is, ugh. Told you she should have told her.
Yeah.
You told me that your garden did not bloom until after Lord Danbury died. What did you mean?
She's trying to figure it out.
Was there ever anyone else for you?
Yeah, you ain't getting out of this.
That is all. I am discreet. However, you have just
But you're caught.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about the Queen's brother?
You and Queen Charlotte's brother?
That is a surprise, because I am discreet.
Oh, maybe she was.
With the birth, it seems I may be in England longer than I expected. I wonder if I might call upon you.
Holla.
I'm out of mourning, yes.
Then, may I call?
I like them together.
He runs his own land, and not because of an experiment, and his title is his own.
I thought... Lord Ledger.
What of Lord Ledger?
Right.
Yeah, it's not leaving his family.
Yeah. And that town is already in each other's business.
Yes, not gonna happen.
Your Majesty, surely you are not entering that there is womanly work afoot.
We wait out here.
Right. The fuck is that?
That's what it was back then. The men weren't in the room.
But if you the king,
Yes, my child and wife.
move around, bro. You see me trying to walk in here, and he stepped in his way.
Your Majesty, she's asking for you.
Yes.
He cannot be in there.
Your Majesty.
Move.
Right.
You have been here before, yes?
4 times, Your Majesty.
And what are your thoughts?
She's losing blood.
That is natural. All normal.
Too much, it seems, if I may.
It's all part of nothing to do.
Doctor.
Right.
You are quite strong, and you should be fine. Remember that.
It's not what I was expecting.
The stable hands, I've seen it too with sheep, with calves. There are ways to aid in this situation, are there not?
There are methods, yes. However, with a royal...
Prepare them. Now. I believe we shall need you moved. Just there to the edge. One arm here. Another here. Okay. Hold tight. 1, 2, and...
He is magnificent.
Is he healthy? Are there any signs?
Of what, Mother?
That's
I'm only asking.
He is our next
Not
king.
the time.
Could he be anything but perfection?
He is perfection. Her Majesty is attempting to run the crown. I am sure of it. What do you know?
I don't get it.
I don't want none of your fucking
Yeah.
ass crown.
Would it not be a shame for you to lose the very fine estate in which you now reside? Hush. Stop it.
She don't need-
Stop it. Do not do that.
I am sorry.
No. I do not want to know your burdens or hear what problems plague your life. Nor do I care. When my dear husband died, I had to throw myself on the mercy of his father, the king. A cruel, evil man. And over the years, I learned I need not be content to surrender to the uselessness of female pursuits. Instead, I secured my son as king. I found a way to control my own fate.
Just give her a game.
Give her a way, yeah.
Cover your bruises and endure. Do not lose control of your fate, Agatha.
In her mean old way.
Where is Charlotte? She's on her way, Your Majesty.
Here I am.
I've been waiting.
I was with the baby. I'm not late. There is plenty of time.
He's shaking her.
Do you have your speech?
In hand. No, I'm rethinking the middle section on the colonies, but...
Parliament will appreciate all of your thoughts. You are ready?
She calms him down.
Temporarily.
What do you mean he never got out?
His Majesty could not get out of the carriage.
Well, what happened? What did you do? He seemed quite fine when he left
He was
here.
not fine! Your Majesty, forgive me, only he was not fine. He was not. That was merely hope.
He's under the bed?
Yeah.
The heavens, they cannot find me under here. I am hiding.
You are hiding from the heavens.
She loves him.
Yeah.
I cannot give you the future that you deserve. Not a full me. Not a full marriage. Only half.
Then we shall make it the very best half. I love you. It is enough.
Would you consider returning home with me as my wife? I know. It is quite soon. You are barely out of mourning. We have only just begun to court, but I will not say words with hearts and flowers, because I know you are not a hearts and flowers woman. But there is something here between us. I feel it, and I believe we could be happy together.
Let the cook know that I am inviting Lady Danbury to tea on Friday.
She's getting an answer. You're not getting off.
The flowers are wrong.
They're not wrong.
They're not the correct colour palette.
Oh, did you choose the colour palette? Because I believe this is the Queen's choice.
It is His Majesty's ball.
She is the hostess.
He is the king.
She is the Queen.
The sculptures are also in the wrong
I'm
position.
walking away.
Yeah, bro. Being petty.
Excuse me. Excuse me. May I see those?
Big petty. But they ain't gonna ask to dance with Lady Danbury this time.
No. So she would politely decline.
I feel like if it was just that once, she definitely should have told her.
To your future king.
Now what?
He wanted him to mess up. That's
What is this deal now? You didn't say enough things?
I cannot marry you. I cannot marry anyone. I never want to be married again. Adolphus, I spent my life breathing someone else's air. I do not know any other way. Now it is time that I learn to breathe all on my own.
Agatha, do not do this. Look, you are...
Bro, you're not listening now.
This is a terrible mistake you are making.
right. This is her first time she got to choose.
Yeah, man. From 3 years old.
I wouldn't be in a rush either.
She definitely was going to be in a rush out of just survival mode, but
It is a lovely ball.
It is. We enjoy hosting. We shall do it more often.
Good.
Yes.
I have only ever wanted him to be happy.
He is happy.
You make him happy. Thank you.
I'm glad she can
Majesty.
acknowledge that.
she said it at Danbury's joint too. Like, he's really happy.
Oh.
Wow, come on, man.
Is it a new guy or is it the same one?
What are you doing rustling about out here? How dare you step away from your duties?
Apologies, sir. Her Majesty has visitors.
That's a different guy, huh?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Edward! Victoria, have you come to complain? Or have you come to see the new portrait?
No, Mother, well,
We come bearing news, no doubt.
you will have your heir, Mother. Mother?
Well done. Both of you.
It's the one she hooked him up with, right?
I think so, yeah.
Man, can she get a
And
break?
that's the most affection she's shown her kids, huh?
Man, they dropped that on her. Like,
Yeah.
you never even...
Oh.
She didn't realize it, though.
Finally, someone who will drink with me.
I will not.
You refuse me as well?
I do.
Nonsense, you must.
I must not.
She's pregnant
For a
again.
while. The stakes are too high. The fates of too many rests on us securing your line.
Are
Sit over here. Oh, those are my birthday hats. I believe I may have told you about them.
Yes, you did. Your
Man,
father
she
made
brought
them
all
for
of them
you.
out.
Oh, goodness, the tea. We should sit.
Violet. I believe you should leave the hats where they are. They are lovely. As you say, cheerful.
You're just not gonna do right.
She's giving you every opportunity to tell her. She wants to know.
And you put yourself on the outside of... Now she knows she can only trust you so much.
She wants to... I'm sure she wants to talk about her dad with someone.
Man. Well, the thing is, they're closer to each other than they are to anybody else. And now she just put a barrier up.
Yeah.
And she's a woman. How she don't know that when women be knowing the answer when they ask the question?
Especially when they keep bringing stuff up.
Yeah.
Like...
But then again, she's only had one relationship.
George.
No, do not bother me. In the sky.
George, it is me. It is your Charlotte. I have some news, George. Wonderful news. George?
He's completely gone now.
George?
To there.
Just George. Farmer George.
Oh.
Come. Hide from the heavens with me.
Charlotte. Hello.
Hello, George.
It is quiet here.
George, we have succeeded. Our son, Edward, he has married and his wife is with child.
Edward is going to be a father.
Yes. Your line will live on.
Our line.
Wow. Wow.
She's seen some doubt.
Man, come on.
Oh, wow.
Come on, man.
You did not go over the wall.
No, George. I did not go over the wall.
Oh.
You see
Oh, that's
too.
how he sees her. Wow. We were born, Tom.
We were. We were.
Still. Wow.
Well.
That was a beautiful ending.
It was. I mean, yeah. There was a lot of stuff in there, like just the first part about just it was kind of heartbreaking hearing that about her kids because she didn't know that. Like she didn't know that they didn't see her as being there for him because you could see from her point of view she had done so much. And she's like, wow, really? I didn't do enough after all that. So it's like,
yeah, they didn't feel loved. They just felt pressure to be whatever they needed to be for the crown. But
yeah, and then of course the baby stuff was tough because that's even though I knew the baby was gonna be fine because obviously he's in the show and I knew she was gonna be fine, but that whole thing, birthing scenes with black women in particular and doctors being like, oh, she'd be alright, like, nah. Those you don't know, that is a problem still today. So, yeah. And then, man, the way they tied it up, them seeing each other young and having that place to go to, her knowing exactly how to reach him.
Yeah.
Just like, you didn't go over the wall, all of that, man. It's like, all right.
And you could tell she's been through a lot through the years, but she still loved him, you know?
Yeah. It never occurred to her not to.
Yeah. She never jumped ship. Like she was there to the end.
And the fact that he actually gave her permission to jump ship was like, I won't be mad, I get it. Like
no, this is where I want to be.
Yeah. And I felt bad for her brother, but at the same time it was like, man, it's people, jumping from relationship to relationship ain't good anyway. But times that by 1,000 if you've been groomed for the same person since you was 3 and he just died a month ago or whatever it was. Like,
now you finally get to make decisions about your own life.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be in a rush to give that up either.
Yeah.
No matter how beautiful he painted, what their life could be.
Yeah. And it wasn't game. He was telling her, he was being honest. And
I wish she would have told Violet the truth.
Me too, because from what it looks like, it was just that one time. And then, what do you think happened? Do you think he, for lack of a better term, hit it and quit it? Like, or do you think, he just realized the risk he was taking?
I feel like that's what it is. I think he cared for her. I think it was a physical attraction. But he was married to someone else.
Yeah.
He was going to jeopardize that or his daughter's reputation. Any of that, you know.
Do you think it was weak the way he kind of did it was by bringing his daughter with him?
Yeah, I feel like he should have had that, just them two.
Yeah.
So they could have a final,
some kind of closure or something.
Yeah, he never gave her closure. It was just like, this is not happening.
Except for staring at her from across the field or whatever, like, bro, you being so obvious anyway. You like, your wife is looking upside your head and you lost staring at, like, come on, man. But it was just like, yeah, I felt bad for her because it was like, I don't know. It's like, she knew he wasn't gonna leave his wife.
But that was like her little happiness,
Yeah.
That was kind of like ripped away. Yeah.
Like how long, she was planning on just having that be, like, do you feel like she told the brother no because she was still hung up on dude or no? Yeah?
Yeah. You didn't feel that way?
A little bit, but I was trying to, I couldn't really decide. I was like, is she saying no because she's still hung up on dude or just because she just really don't want to be with nobody else?
I think it's multiple reasons. I think she still had feelings for him.
Yeah.
I'm sure she didn't want to be married again.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, like
I get it. But I'm just saying, like, I couldn't really see if it was like just because of what she said. Like, I've been breathing somebody else's air my whole life. That's a valid reason.
Right.
But then I also was like, is she also doing this? Because I don't feel like there's no going back to that now.
No.
Right?
No, but I think, right, you don't want to just run away from your problems.
No.
Right. So she was establishing herself and her family there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even though it would have been easier for her to just marry the Queen's brother.
Yeah, and that's not even like running away from your problems. Because he was signed up for all of it. He was like, I got your kids. Only thing is I want a couple kids. That's another thing that I felt like for her was a deal breaker.
She was not interested in having any more children.
Man, she, not at all. I felt like that's when everything started to really get sour. She was like, yeah, that ain't.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I did my duty.
But now, so, because what's her name, Violet? Violet knows that she's lying. They're basically best friends.
Her daughter is married to her godson, basically, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sure that's gonna create a little rift, right? It's a secret that you're with.
I don't know, because if you're the daughter, if you're Violet, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. And it's just like,
yeah, but if you thought you were really friends, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're withholding something that I know. I just want you to be honest.
Yeah.
And I think secretly she wants to like talk to someone about her dad, you know?
Yeah, but I don't think Violet's gonna press the issue anymore, is what I'm saying. I think she went out of her way to give her a chance to. Like, and I made it hella obvious, like, I set it up just like the one I found in your spot.
Yep.
Like, give me you know how y'all do. When y'all got the answer and you asking the question and you giving little hints like I already know.
Yep.
That's what it is. But again, I don't expect her to know that because she didn't grow up in a regular situation. But
what I thought was also sad to find out was the treatment of the grandfather to George and his mother, which makes sense on why she's so like, you know, like.
Yeah, she says a lot of, I have control. I have control. She said that a million times. The crown is fine. I have control. And it was. I thought they was gonna go more into that. Kind of glad they didn't.
Yeah.
I know one thing, like, so coming into this episode, it was like in the comments, and we appreciate all the comments. In the comments, people was kind of giving us. Some people kind of gave us the heads up, like, and it was just like
it still wasn't what I expected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is, you know, we be crying anyway when we watch the shows. We be crying, and it's fine. But it's like, certain things. I think it was just some triggering stuff in there and some good stuff in there. So it's like. Now I think I'm definitely gonna do a deep dive into Queen Charlotte
and the history. Yes.
Yeah. And if we ever find our way to
North
Charlotte,
Carolina,
we definitely gonna hit that museum and see what that's all about.
So, what do you think happened to Reynolds?
Reynolds, I don't know. That was one of the things I think. It left out a little bit, but it was like, obviously, it's either old age. I was actually kind of glad something like super tragic didn't happen, like
with them, yeah.
And I don't know, you know.
Yeah, they kind of left that open. Like, I wonder what happened.
Yeah.
Do they not have a relationship because he's stuck with the king at wherever house they're at, or No, it's obvious that he's not around.
Yeah.
So.
He's not. He's definitely not around.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude obviously misses him. He was sitting there dancing by himself and stuff like that. That's why I was like, man, when she asked,
how come you never gotten married?
Yeah, like she had no idea this man was,
Yep.
you know, he had the love of his life right there.
Yep. He had to walk away from that question because he was about to cry.
Yeah, the first time, really.
Yep.
And then it's like to see him out there dancing by himself was like,
yep.
Wow. Like, all right, man.
He devoted his life to her.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I wanted him to have a happily ever after ending too.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like he got that. You know?
And I mean, maybe he did in a way, but it's like, you know,
yeah,
they weren't young.
No.
But then it's like, on another level, it's like, man, you definitely wouldn't be expecting that because it's like the king with all his issues he got going on, and the dude is, you know, quote unquote healthy, and he's running around taking care of him, and then.
But that might be the reason the king's at the end of his, like, towards the end of his life, has not been able to like snap back. I know dementia plays a part in that too, but Reynolds really was like the person that helped him calm down. He would put his hand on his shoulder, you know.
Well, that's what was so crazy about
kept all his secrets. So it's like.
That's what was so crazy about the under the bed thing, because it was like, I was like, oh, he's gone. Like he's not even gonna. She's setting her up. She's setting herself up for failure by even trying to continue this conversation.
Yeah, because he wasn't recognizing her at all.
He was on his math shit. He was on his Jupiter goes this way and all that.
When she hit the bed,
man,
that was their thing. Safe place.
And he remembered everything. It was just like
he saw her, like how he, you know, they both saw each other.
Yeah.
The way they fell in love, you know?
Yeah, it was low key. It has like some Notebook vibe to it a little bit.
That definitely, that got me.
Yeah, she was like, you didn't climb up, you didn't go over the wall.
Yeah.
And it was just like, man, come on.
Me and you, right? That was their thing.
All of that. You can hide from the heavens under here. They said all the stuff.
Yeah.
Which, you know, lets you know that that's been going on for years.
Yep.
That's the thing. It's like she has her relationship with him, and it's just so complicated.
It is.
Because she's always asked, like you laughing at her, she's always asking, is he dead? And she's got this demeanor, you know.
She has a tough exterior.
Yeah.
She loves that man.
Yeah. I'll tell you a quick story. If she don't like it, I'll take it out. But first time we watched, what was it? The dog movie.
Oh, Marley and Me.
First time we watched Marley and Me, we had been together for maybe a month.
Yeah.
Like that. And we got to the end of that movie, and it was sad. It was big sad. It was like, because most of the movie had been funny up to that point. We was laughing. Got to the end of that movie, it was sad. And she got up, she went to the restroom to cry. And it was just like, okay. I was sitting there crying. I was like, I'm not, you know, I'm going, what you gonna say? I'm gonna cry. And then it was like, she was like,
nope.
Not in front of people. So this, you know, this is kind of wild considering all that, but yeah, she has that same thing is my point. She has that, I'm gonna put up my hard exterior and I'm cool, like this ain't phasing me.
I can relate to that.
And so that was the first thing that got me. I just remember like when he was telling her to get out of here. She was like,
nope.
Had her mind made up.
She never folded either. She
And it's
stayed.
like, yeah. And I ain't saying nothing about nobody else, but that, you know, that black woman love like that is very, yeah. So I was like, man, that touched me. But anyway, let's let's move it along. Yeah. So if you if you guys have any suggestions or requests or whatever, please let us know in the comments. There's already been a few requests and stuff like that. We appreciate it. And you know, it just the only thing is if because we watch shows together. We've been watching shows together for forever. So a lot of the shows we've watched already. A lot of the shows that have just come out recently. But there's a few that have been suggested that we haven't. And you know, we want to keep adding to the library or whatever. So yeah.
With genuine reactions to things we haven't seen. So.
Yeah, so that's the only thing is if we've seen it already, of course we're not gonna do a reaction, sit up here and act like we it was a struggle not to get the heads up on this. Like it was a couple people at the test, like, don't tell me nothing, don't tell me.
Yeah.
Like some people was about to straight give it away, like, oh man, the part.
Or not clicking on thumbnails or all of that.
Yeah,
so.
Definitely. So, but thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll have a new show up soon, a new series up soon. I'm not sure what it's gonna be. I think Ted Lasso maybe, or something.
That's an option.
Maybe.
Stranger Things, we haven't seen that.
Yeah, we haven't seen Snowfall.
Yep. Something else.
But certain stuff we were just waiting for it to come back out, like Gilded Age. We was big on that.
White Lotus.
White Lotus, new season of White Lotus. Definitely. So hopefully,
so please drop your recommendation in the comments.
Yeah.
We would love to hear from y'all what's good out there that we haven't seen yet.
Hopefully y'all can put us on some good shows. Hopefully we can put y'all on some good shows, and hopefully we can build this thing. Like again, the love has been great. Yeah. We like looking at each other, reading like.
Yeah, we love it.
Like really? Oh wow! You know, you said kind words. We just appreciate that because we started off just watching them. It just kind of randomly happened. We ended up watching a couple, and then we got hooked on it. We was like, oh, reaction. I think it started with House of the Dragon, and then we just started watching reaction videos to almost every show we was watching, and we decided to do a channel. So the love has been appreciated.
We appreciate all the support.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And hopefully we can continue to give you a good reaction.
So if you enjoyed watching Queen Charlotte with us, if you could please like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you. And see you on the next one.
Thanks, everyone.
All right, bye.